Hey guys, it's Ren from Makeup by Ren, and if you want to see my review on Alcone Company, stay tuned for more. Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and I just wanted to point out my new hair. I just had it done today, so it's making its debut onto YouTube. I get it done at Toni & Guy, which is a national chain of, hairstyling, coloring, all that. And it actually came out lighter than I thought because I had it dyed the exact same color as last time. But since my hair color is naturally black, whenever they dye my hair, it just kind of turns out however it turns out. So today it's a little lighter. And I had it cut a lot because my hair is really heavy and thick. And I love having long hair, but I don't love having really thick, heavy hair, which kind of gives me headaches when I put it up in a ponytail. So they thinned it out a lot, but they still kept the length, which is really good. See, it's still kind of long. It's really flat right now, though. I don't like how they always blow dry it super flat. I like big hair. But I'm happy with everything else. So now that that's over with, I wanted to get to my review, and I'm really excited about this one. So today I'm going to be reviewing Alcone Company, and this is a huge distributor of professional makeup brands and cosmetics, tools, everything that a pro makeup artist, aspiring makeup artist, anyone who loves makeup really, they can find at alconeco.com. If you've heard of Camera Ready Cosmetics, which I buy from a lot, it's kind of similar to that in that they sell amazing brands like Eve Pearl. They sell like the theatrical brands like Mehron, Ben Nye, Krylon. They sell the Beauty Blender sponges. They sell 3 custom color specialists. Pretty much like all the huge brands that are amazing, and they sell them at their site, alconeco.com. They also have a boutique in New York. And they also have their own products, which are super famous. So they saw that I had done a review on the Beauty So Clean sanitizing mist, which I bought from Alcone. And I guess the company Beauty So Clean let them know that I did a review, and they were like, hey, you want to review some more products? And I was like, yes, because I love your site. Because they have, like I said, everything that a makeup artist can buy and spend 5 hours looking at that site, filling their shopping cart. So I got some really, really cool stuff. And all of it actually is not really makeup. They're like makeup tools. But if you're a makeup junkie, a makeup geek like me, like you'll be really excited about all the cool stuff I got. So let's go ahead and jump into the review. First off, we're going to start with the Alcone specific brands. Check this out, y'all. Bam! Big clear jug full of makeup wipes. This is like, seriously, if you do makeup on other people, this is like a makeup artist's dream, because I have my own little home studio set up, and I love things that I can kind of put in clear containers and I can keep out that stay organized but look professional, and this fits in so nicely. It's a huge container, and this one has 80 wipes. So you have 80 individually wrapped Alcone Brand makeup remover wipes, and I love this for many reasons. First off, I've used this on several clients because whenever I do makeup on someone, I tell them to start fresh. I give them a makeup wipe, take everything off, even like moisturizer, just because I like to start with a clean face. I've used this probably at least on 5 different people. They all like it. It smells really good. Because of the fact that it's individually wrapped, you do not have to worry about it drying out. Because when you get something like this, for example, here's a brand of drugstore makeup wipes. They have this little sticky thing going on. You guys know that these love to just dry out before you're done using all of them. Because of the fact that it has the little sticky thing, it does not stay moist for that long. Whereas an individually wrapped one, you don't have to worry about that. And it's very sanitary because it's like each one you can just, it's clean, and you can't grab multiple at a time and waste them, which, like when I have a pack like this, I'll grab like 2 at a time, and it gets on my nerves because it's like, I'm wasting them, and you don't want to put it back because it kind of contaminates the rest of them. These are really great for travel because you can just kind of take as many as you need and throw them in your kit, and you don't have to worry about it taking a lot of room like a big regular pack. Like, I don't know why I was so obsessed with MAC wipes before. I really, really used to love them and swear by them. But after like kind of experiencing other wipes, I'm like, I don't know why I love them so much because they're really not that great. So I unwrapped it, and here's the wipe. So it's actually kind of big. You don't need more than one. Like with MAC ones, you kind of need at least 2 to do a whole face. You can do 1 whole face with this. And if you like MAC wipes, I'm sorry, this is just my personal opinion. I just I think they're scratchy and they're hard. It hurts when you remove the makeup with these. These are very, very soft, like almost like a towelette, and they're thick. So the good thing about them too is that they're really, really sturdy. So it's like you can stretch it and it doesn't rip. It has a very gentle makeup solution. It smells really clean and soft. And it does work really good at removing makeup, but it doesn't leave an oily residue or a sticky residue, which some cheap makeup wipes will leave. Works really good. I definitely recommend this. You can buy them individually or in bulk, which comes in really handy if you do makeup on people, to buy them in bulk because you know you're going to go through a lot. Next Alcone product I have here is the Alcone Professional Face Matte Oil Absorbing Sheets. And okay, sorry, I just got a text from my friend Melissa telling me she was wearing a hot pink lipstick on a date, and I was like, you go girl. So, okay, so back to this. If you're a makeup junkie or know anything about makeup, you know that oil blotting sheets are a must-have. Instead of touching up oily spots with powder and product, which can clog your pores and just make you break out even more, you can just use oil blotting sheets and they remove shine without disturbing makeup. So you can do it actually before makeup, you know, touch up oily spots, or after as a touch up. And these are the Alcone Brand ones. They have 50 in a pack, and I like these kind actually because they're not paper. They're like the rubbery kind, so they don't crumble when you use them. And they don't hurt. Sometimes the paper ones can kind of hurt if you get an edge, but these don't hurt at all. And I'm just going to demonstrate you. I just kind of did my makeup, so I'm not really oily. So as you can see, here's some. You can see the oils on my face. And I just did my makeup and it still shows the oils. But I love these because, I know this sounds crazy, but I love them because they're blue. And the reason why is because when I do bridal makeup, I do mini touch-up bags. And I love to throw in these little babies because it's something blue, like, you know, something borrowed, old new borrowed blue. And brides will forget to include something blue. They work really good. It's really affordable. And if you're going to go on alconeco.com to stock up on other makeup, you might as well get their brand of blotting sheets as well. So check these out. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to talk about, the next Alcone product, is something that doesn't really need an introduction because a lot of people know about them, and that's the Alcone makeup wedges. These are, not even exaggerating, the holy grail of wedge sponges in the industry. The best ones. That's it. These are the best ones I've ever tried. I've bought Alcone sponges. I've bought several packs of these in the past, but the reason why they're so good is, okay, so here it is. It's non-latex, so that's great for people who are allergic to latex. They are bigger than the average wedge sponge, and that makes a difference because you cover more surface area. Because especially when you wet this, it gets really, really big. And I never understood the importance of wedge sponges until I started doing makeup on other people. And until I learned the Eve Pearl method of applying foundation. If you apply foundation and wet a makeup sponge and go over and blend, it just makes the finish amazing. So I also like these to touch up like little areas like makeup sponges. Sometimes I'll put it at an angle to get a nice line with eyeshadow, or I'll apply powder around the lips. Like, you can just kind of adjust the angle to get where you need it to go. Okay, here's one I got off eBay. Do you see the size difference? It's like twice the size. Cheap makeup sponges, sometimes they'll crumble, and that's horrible. Like, and they don't feel as soft. You can tell because the quality, when you run your fingers on them, they're just kind of harsher, and if they crumble, that can just really mess up the smoothness of the makeup application. And on top of it, they're biodegradable, so that's really good because for the environment, you know. And you can rewash them, and I have washed these before and really used them. I know it might sound gross to some people, but if you're using them on yourself, I'm not trying to, you know, always rebuy. I'll wash them and it won't get messed up. So definitely check these out. They are truly like known in the industry, not just by me saying it. They're known as one of the premier like makeup application tools. So, and they do sell them individually or in bulk. So those were all the Alcone products. Then I have some really cool little tools that they sent me, which if you're into makeup gadgets, you're gonna love these. These are so cool. Okay, so first off we have this right here. And it came in a little protective case, which is good because they're tiny little scissors. They're actually, this is called the Twissor, like kind of like tweezer slash scissor. And if you look closely, what it is they're mini scissors, and then you kind of cut by pressing these little clips here. And it has this little screw, so you can either unscrew it to make the difference between the two blades bigger, or you could screw it tighter to make it tighter. So I was excited about these because they're just really cool. I typically would use something like, so here's some scissors that I have used in the past. Cuticle scissors and then mustache scissors. And you see how they're the size comparison, especially the cutting blade part. I have to have these in my makeup kit. One, because I use them to trim eyelashes because usually eyelashes are too long. I also use them a lot to trim eyebrow hair because usually like it'll especially on my eyebrows, like they'll kind of get a little bit long and you need to have a nice smooth surface. If you want a clean brow, you need to trim it. So I have to have these in my kit, and sometimes on facial hair on guys I'll trim like their little mustache. But these kind of scare people a little bit because they're kind of big, especially if you're trimming their eyebrow. So it's kind of scary, but this is not scary because it's so little and cute. And the precision on it is amazing. Like trying to get a nail scissors or at the eyebrow, it's kind of gets a little bit dicey sometimes because you can possibly snag the skin. But these are meant for tight areas because the blade is so small. So what I would do is just hold it up and just kind of, and then you don't even have to put your fingers through the loops. You just lightly press it. You can hear it, right? And then you just trim it. And I use this on myself. It's really sharp, so that's good. So you don't have to worry about it being dull and not cutting. And on top of it, you can use them on little tiny areas like mustache. Because I trimmed my boyfriend's mustache and he had like, it gets a little long and might like hit his lip because it's one of those things that go like this, like a small one. It worked really good, and this even works for getting nose hair. I know it sounds crazy, but it's so small you can get it in there, or ear hair. So this is the coolest thing ever. I'm so glad I got this because it makes such a nice convenient addition to my kit. Like it's so much better than these other scissors. You know, this is fine for like trimming lashes or whatever, but for facial hair, this is definitely a way to go, especially on clients. So that's super cute. It's called the Twissor. It's about $18, which is sounds about right, because when you get something like a regular tweezers, like the Tweezer Man tweezers, these are around 20 something. So it's around the same kind of quality and it's around the same kind of purpose and genre in terms of beauty tools. So that's that. And the last tool I got, I think that Alcone must have been like reading my makeup wish list because this has been on there for a long time. And they are really cool. It's called Preo, the brand, and it's curl up, and they're little individual curlers. This is a Japanese brand, and Asian people generally have shorter, thinner, straighter lashes. And I'm not trying to stereotype because I'm Asian and mine are like that, but that's just how it is in our genes. So it's hard to take a regular eyelash curler and get all of our little lashes and get them to work. So this Japanese brand developed this one, and look how tiny it is. Because it's small and you don't have to worry about the regular head of an eyelash curler like this. You don't have to worry about if it fits in your eye slope and if you're going to catch the lashes without catching your skin. All you do is you stick it right next to your lash and you actually keep the sponge part down and you pinch it. And that's how you would curl your lashes for really short lashes. So if you can't find an eyelash curler that works for you, this one will work. And it's great for curling individual parts of your lash band too. I know Encore Makeup did a video on applying end lashes, which are like those half piece lashes, and those tend to droop, but this is like the tool you need to squeeze it and get it to lift. And it's definitely not as scary as a regular eyelash curler. Like this is the total essential for curling false lashes. And if you have if you're really into lashes, especially if you have short lashes, this is really a great tool to have. I'm gonna curl it right now and just show you. So I'm wearing false lashes now. So if it droops at the end, all I have to do is just take it and pinch it. Then you don't have to worry about kind of mashing the rest of your lashes, because if you take a curler like this, sometimes if you'll try to curl your whole lash when you have a false lash on, it will not grab all the hair, so some of it will be curled up and then some of it will just be poking down, it's a mess. If you want something to touch up those false lashes, this is it. If you're looking for something to touch up really short, to get really short lashes or get just the corner lashes, which tend to be shorter and harder to get, then this is it. So like I said, it's a Japanese made brand. They know about short lashes, and that's why they developed this. So check this out. I will have the pricing on my blog. I'm not sure how much this costs offhand, but everything I got was really good. It's not makeup stuff, it's more makeup tools, supplies. So if anything, you can go ahead and go to my blog and I'll type an individual review for each product, like I always do, because I do that for people who can't watch videos all the time. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Thanks to Alcone for sponsoring these products. Check them out at alconeco.com or at their store in New York. And again, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.